preseason clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels. Kick this deep to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Tigers offense comes on the field first today. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Going for his running back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
He's past the marker and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The running back here on a direct snap. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matches.
Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really the back.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
And third and short, we try to pick it up on the ground.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. And the Rebels will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed in that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have good pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, LSU. And the defense joins the scoring party now. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Wide receiver's got it on a shovel pass. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. That mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. That completion makes it 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up 3rd down. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. He keeps it on a design run. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end to this first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Graham down the middle. It's Owens. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped, but a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. throw now on first down. And it falls incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the wideout goes in motion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure?
Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The Rebels will have to kick it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. They're going to run it here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be
deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. Set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. A new set of downs after that completion. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And the single back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. 2nd down. Defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They got him at the 48, and that's a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
38, Ole Miss, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Second down coming up.
Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's running out of time here. When he can't quite come up with the interception, would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 4th down. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Now Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Flips it to the back across the middle. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ole Miss 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he finds his tight end for the catch. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a 1st down. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will be a 46-yard attempt. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Puts the defender into the spin cycle and breaks free. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead... in need, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And the offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. Handoff to the back. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man in the open field. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
59, Ole Miss 3.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Davis. Refusing to be stopped on this play. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Bringing pressure. That one sails too far. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Money trapping for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense can make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down play coming up. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, out the ball at the 44.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Big throw caught on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Ole Miss 3.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
I like the pressure here from the defense. Quarterback gets outside, breaks contain with the bootleg. Nowhere to go with the football, so he decides to just tuck it and pick up a short gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Gives it to the back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Try to convert with a sneak. Stuffed on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Now it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Completion makes it 2nd and short. Now they call a run. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Hand off to the right side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
2nd down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Leaning on the run game here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
73, Ole Miss 6.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Now the pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Short pass finds the tight end.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the offense just takes a knee here. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind.